Hi guys, it's Heather Darnell and welcome back to my art channel. So today I feel super colorful. I've got, orange and pink and yellow going on. Certainly these colors I don't normally wear in combination. And these colors are really reflecting my mood and my cheesy grin on top of it. But God has just really been working in our favor lately. He's revealed so many things. And it's just so comforting to know that with faith, patience, and prayer, things happen. And they happen like in ways that just are not possible. But with God, all things are possible. And that's the neat thing, is when you see that the impossible be possible. Anyways, but today's painting, I wanted to do something that reflects my mood and my attire by doing something like, a rainbow, very, very colorful. But I want to do an experiment by not actually using all the colors of the rainbow, meaning I'm going to use colors like, mixing red and yellow to make orange, and, yellow and blue to make green. And it's inevitable you're going to get those colors when you mix them, but it's not always the case when you do that in a pour, because one color might be, buried under another color and not really surface as well or at all. So that's the experiment I want to try and show you how it turns out as I do it. But I'm back to work on a canvas today. I've been kind of, dividing my working surfaces between traditional canvases and a cradled wood panel. So today I'm going to work on a cradled wood panel. But anyway, so we'll see how that turns out. But before we get started, today's ministry snack comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 8. And it reads, "For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrong. I will faithfully give them their recompense, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them." Does it not feel like it is heavy outside? Does it not feel like that there's all kinds of robbery and wrong? That feels like that for me, you guys. There's times I don't even want to get out of bed because I'm just going to see the same old thing on the news and see the same old thing on the Facebook news feed. Ugh, it's draining. I don't know about you, but for me, I tend to let fear and worry seep in, and even the enemy, to a point, to devalue my prayer, which is silly because I just said that God's revealed himself in ways that are miraculous, which is the importance to not forget the spiritual warfare we're in. The enemy wants to devalue your prayer and make you believe that prayer is worthless, and or that God just doesn't hear them, or that you're like wasting his time, that he's like, "There's prayer again. Ugh, it's nagging." You guys, he sees and hears everything. Just because we have limitations of sight and hearing doesn't mean that God does. Just because he's not acting when we want him to act or do what we want him to do doesn't mean he doesn't care. Those who follow him, he's going to work in their favor because he is a just God. And it may not feel like that because he's not doing what we want when we want. We have to understand that his timing, his plans are for a reason, because his thoughts are above our thoughts and his ways are above our ways. We just don't like to swallow that. We've got to get over it. We really, really do. So if you can, let this be an example of using your kids when they want you to do something, like now, just because they can't even like say it, it's just right now, they're so heavy in their emotion. They want you to be on their same page. They want you to fix the problem right away and do it the way they want you to do it. But yet we have to reiterate, it's not always how things work. It doesn't work out like that in that kind of timing. And that's when we try to say patience, or, we have to understand that things work this way because of that, and hope that someday they'll understand that their ways are not always the right ways, that they need to trust our ways because we know what's better. We're not 5 years old anymore. We're 25, 35, 45 years old, whatever it is that we are, age that we are as a parent. And God wants us to know, you guys might be grown in size, but you're still big kids too. And I know more than you, and I can do better than you for your own good. So trust me. Don't stop praying, because things will happen. I hate the sin, not the sinner. I will be just. Watch and see. I can do things that you can't even fathom. And I've proven myself time and time again. We just tend to forget that or overlook that. So you guys, keep praying. Keep doing what you think feels hopeless and useless. It is powerful. And if you stop, then don't expect things to get any better. Whose fault is that? Our own. Those who love him and choose to follow him, he's going to make a covenant with you, and he's going to give you what you need, a recompense and that peace to basically make you feel loved and protected the way we want to and need to feel. All right, guys, that was quite colorful too, right? So let's get started.